Welcome to the new season of AUC Observer. My name is Nariman Khalid, and in this episode, we will have different feature stories from the AUC campus, and afterward, we will interview Dr.Rasha Allam to talk about her new position as the chairman of the Journalism and Mass Communication Department. Stay tuned. September is the month which AUC students get back to campus and newcomers start their new university journey. Which career are they looking forward to? And what is their dream job that they are working hard for? Let's know more about this in the upcoming report by Reem Khattab.
It's this time of the year which AUC students get back to campus and new students start their journey towards their career. The parking is getting packed again, classes began, and a lot of fun is waiting the students in the plaza. Students started to gather in the food outlets and SU market to enjoy their free time. Students also started the wheel of studying. Let's see which majors and careers students would like to have, especially newcomers.
certain company مش عارفة بس أنا probably هكمل research aerospace engineering وهكمل masters.
I'm majoring in finance and minoring in economics. I'm a senior, and after graduation, I'd like to work in a company to gain experience, like for 2 years. And I'm interested in investment banking, and I'd like to do also my CFA.
A senior accounting student, and I'm planning to do my CPA after graduation. And I hope to open an audit firm one day.
I'm majoring in accounting in AUC's business school, and I'm willing to pursue a career in investment banking.
I would love to have a career in journalism because I really love writing and I'm really into it's a passion that I have ever since I was young.
Journey passes by so quick, so hopefully students get the best out of it by having fun as well as working to achieve their desired majors, dream jobs, and careers. Business and media majors are the most common majors between AUC students, and they have high popularity, as well as data science because of the growth of AI. This is Reem Khattab, AUCTV, Cairo.
Diving into the heart of the AUC campus, welcoming students to the fall 2023 semester. The Community Assembly offered the students an atmosphere to come together, bond over snacks and music, and distress before the academic demands. More in the upcoming report. From the heart of the American University in Cairo, shedding light on a church tradition that heralds the return of students after the summer break. The Community Assembly Welcome Event. It's a unique gathering that takes place during the Assembly Hour. Organized by the Community Assembly, offering students an opportunity to unwind, connect, and regenerate before diving into their academic pursuits and welcoming them in the fall 2023 semester. As the clock strikes 1 p.m. on Thursdays, students from various departments and backgrounds gather in the plaza. It's a vibrant scene where laughter and friendships fill the air. The Assembly Hour offers an array of activities and games, from testing wit and strategy to energetic sports, focusing on connection more than competition and capturing moments that will become cherished memories.
Community assembly mainly for the students and the faculty and the staff, and actually يعني هي جاية من الاسمبلي hour, which is الاسمبلي is everyone on campus having fun out of classes. فاحنا فكرنا ان احنا نعمل حاجة كمان بتengage بقى الكوميونتي كله مع بعض, faculty, staff and students. فكل يوم خميس بيبقى فيه زي activities, music and small snacks. I hope يعني ان ده يكون بيقلل شوية من على الستودنت والستاف والفاكولتي the pressure of work and the environment وكده.
بجد انا مبسوطه قوي هنا, الجامعه حلوه جدا, واول ما جيت كان في حاجات حلوه وسناكس.
I really like the assembly hour because it made me know new friends and cope with people because I'm not a sociable person. I met helpful TAs and professors too. They are so nice.
لسه راجعين من سمر, كان الانرجي كانت قليله قوي, بس في الاسمبلي اور كلنا في مزيكا وفي بوب كورن وفي ايس كريم وبنقعد مع اصحابنا, فالانرجي بترجع تاني.
And what's an assembly without refreshments? The aroma of snacks with options ranging from crispy snacks to fruits, accompanied by refreshing ice cream, satisfies both appetites and spirits. Beyond the fun and flavors, the Assembly Hour has a deeper impact. It fosters a sense of social cohesion, transcending academic boundaries and creating an integrated community. It's also a stress-relieving escape, allowing students to momentarily put aside their academic pressures. Most importantly, it's a catalyst for community building, motivating students to get involved in various campus initiatives. Nariman Khalid, AUCTV. Fashion styling allows us to dress according to trends, but it has other benefits too, and so people are keen to learn this art. Therefore, School of Continuing Education at the AUC has conducted a fashion styling workshop from 6th to 8th of September at the Falaki building. How can styling benefit us? Ghada Hashish has more up next.
At the Falaki building, the Career Development Department, which is a part of the School of Continuing Education at the AUC, conducted a fashion styling workshop from the 6th till the 8th of September.
When we thought about offering fashion styling workshop, we cared about providing them with a chance to have a new career, start a new career as a fashion stylist, as well as improving their personal style.
Styling is very important for your life, for your social life, for your working life, for any kind of life that you're living. It's nice to dress up in a good way. Styling has a lot of impact on self-confidence because it makes you feel happy. It makes you feel that you are proud of what you're wearing, as I said, to yourself.
The workshop included many topics like image consulting, body shape, dress codes, trends tips, wardrobe consultancy, color analysis, skin tones, prints, patterns, and more.
Has positive associations, including sincerity, love.
I really recommend them. They never break. I have ones from...
Very nice.
Also, the participants practiced styling different pieces to apply what they learned throughout the course, which enhanced their learning experience.
But this is what they used to wear in the 70s. I am madly in love with it because
I like ان احنا بنتكلم على كل التوبكس بتاعه الفاشن، مش بس اللي هو هنكولر كوردينيت ازاي وكله، لا الفاشن ويكس، الهيستوري اوف ستايلينج كله.
من اكتر الحاجات اللي خدت بالي منها ان فعلا بيبقى في ناس كتير مش عارفين مثلا شكل جسمهم ايه او الالوان اللي بتليق عليهم ايه، فدي من ضمن الحاجات اللي استفدت منها جدا، ان انا عرفت جسمي نوعه ايه والبشره مثلا التون بتاعها ايه والشيدز اللي تليق عليا وكده.
هو الصراحة استفدت من حاجات كتير، يعني لقيت في حاجات كتير أنا ما كنتش عارفة إن هي بتمشي بالواي ده طبعا. قدرت أكتر إن أنا يبقى عندي ألوان كتير ممكن ألبسها على بعض، أنا ما كنتش واخدة بالي إن هي ممكن تبقى حلوة على بعض أصلا. وضبط دولابي بطريقة مختلفة خالص.
حاسة كل حاجة مفيدة، بس أكتر حتة حسيتها مفيدة بالنسبة لي وفي المجال اللي أنا عايزاه هي الحتة بتاعت إن في 100 سنة الفاشن بيتغير على كذا based on كذا بقى عوامل.
كتبت الاسم تاني علشان
Although workshops are beneficial in introducing styling to its participants, other methods can be used to spread the styling mindset.
So we have workshops, we have talks, we have a lot of speakers, we have a lot of courses that we could do. And in the last few years, more than 10 years maybe, we started actually being asked to help people as personal stylists and personal shoppers.
Fashion styling goes beyond following the trends. It helps individuals explore their personalities and enhances their self-confidence. While workshops are a way to educate people about styling, more efforts can still be made in the future to spread this kind of art. Ghayda Hashish, AUCTV, Cairo.
AUC Tahrir Cultural Center launched the 4th edition of Animatics, explore the vibrant world of Egypt's animation industry through the upcoming story by Noha Saad.
The animation is a growing industry nowadays worldwide. Market reports estimated its value last year at $259 billion, with a potential to be risen to the double in the upcoming years. Which raises a question: what Egyptian animator talents need to flourish this industry in Egypt?
الحلم بتاعنا ان احنا يبقى عندنا كوميونتي بيعبر عننا وبيعبر عن الاستوديوهات والتالنتس اللي موجوده في مصر وفي المنطقه العربيه بشكل ريبريزنتبل، نقدر ان احنا يشرف مكانتنا ويشرف المستوى اللي عندنا في مصر.
Hamida believes that Egyptian animation industry needs networking activities like Animatics, where professionals can meet and exchange ideas. So we can return to lead this industry in the region like it was in the 30s.
نفس التوقيت او التزامن بتاع ديزني كان عندنا مش افندي، وده كان كاركتر كان معروف جدا في مصر، وكان في 2 فرنسيين روسيين كانوا قاعدين في مصر وابتدوا ان هم يشتغلوا على مش افندي، وجابوا كانش في ساعتها فنانين رسوم متحركه، فجابوا الحرفيين واي حد معاه صنعه في مصر عنده بس فنان في حاجه، وشغلوهم على فيلم رسوم متحركه بتاع مش افندي. فبالرغم ان احنا ابتدينا من زمان وفي ساعتها كان ميكي ماوس لسه طالع مع ديزني، بس ما كانش فيه استمراريه، ما كانش فيه تناقل للخبرات وتوارث للخبرات، فهو ده مفتاح التطور بتاع الصناعه بتاعتنا. فانيماتكس هو يمكن بيحاول ان هو يحقق النقطه الناقصه دي، ان هو يوصل التالنتس ببعضيها ويوصل الناس ببعضيها ويوصل على المستوى العالمي والمستوى المحلي. احنا عندنا فنانين هنا كتير شاطرين جدا، بس توارث الخبرات بان احنا نقابل ناس انترناشونال من بره وهم يقابلونا، ده بيفتح فرص، لان انا ممكن اقابل حد بروديوسر مثلا في ايفنت زي انيماتكس، يبقى في فرصه شغل ما بيني وما بينه بشكل ما، ممكن يشوف الشغل بتاعي سواء استوديو او ارتست يبقى عايزني معاه، فبالتالي ده بيحسن من الصناعه نفسها.
Animatics Festival was founded in 2020 and it held its last edition in Tahrir campus.
أنا اسمي يوحنا نصيف وأنا مؤسس ومدير أنيماتكس، هو أكبر حدث مصري للرسوم المتحركة. احنا بدأنا من 4 سنين في 2020 ودي الدورة الرابعة لأنيماتكس. أنيماتكس هو حدث سنوي مهتم بأن هو يجمع كل صناع الرسوم المتحركة والناس المهتمة بالرسوم المتحركة في مكان واحد من خلال برنامج مكثف من ورش ونقاشات ومحاضرات وعروض أفلام طويلة وقصيرة من مختلف بلاد العالم ومسابقات أفلام ومنطقة أفلام واقع افتراضي ومنطقة ألعاب ومعارض تفاعلية ومنطقة مساحة عارضين. كل الحاجات دي هدفنا ان احنا نخلي الناس تتعرف على بعضيها، يعني يبقى في اكسبوجر اكتر للرسوم المتحركه في مصر، الناس كلها تقدر تشوف افلام رسوم متحركه من بلاد كتيره، يبقى في تشجيع للصناعه والناس اللي بتشتغل فيها والناس المهتمه بيها تعرف عنها اكتر. كل ده من خلال حدث واحد سنوي يجمع كل الحاجات مع بعض.
Johanna has a great passion for animation. Therefore, he has a view to expand the industry.
هو كذا حاجة تتعمل مع بعض. أول حاجة طبعا التعليم، يعني البلاد اللي بتطلع أفلام رسوم متحركة كبيرة بتحتاج كرو كبير جدا، فريق عمل كبير جدا، أكتر من 150 واحد شغال على نفس الفيلم، فده محتاج إن يكون في تعليم كويس وغني ويعني يخلي الخريج يقدر إن هو يشتغل على طول، مش بياخد فترة على بال ما يقدر يشتغل. تاني حاجة هي التكثيف الجهود، يعني احنا يمكن عندنا استوديوهات كتيره لكن لغايه وقت قريب ما كانوش متوحدين، ما كانوش بيتقابلوا، ما كانوش بيجتمعوا، ما عندناش نقابه، ما عندناش اتحاد، ما عندناش حاجه زي كده. فده برضو هدف ان احنا نجمع كل الناس كمستقلين او كاستوديوهات مع بعضيهم ونبقى ممثلين للصناعه المصريه. وثالث حاجه اظن برضو مهمه هي الدعم الحكومي، سواء بمنح انتاجيه او بتسهيلات ضريبيه للاستوديوهات زي ما بيحصل في بلاد تانية، او حتى بمساحات لعرض الافلام سواء في سينمات، اصول ثقافه، في التلفزيون.
لو انا سافرت امريكا.
However, there are some Egyptians who contribute to the international animation industry and produced movies for big names like Disney.
تجربة حلوة جدا جدا، اتعلمت منها كتير جدا. فرصة ممتازة ان الواحد يحكي قصته. انا كنت كاتب فيلم وهم كانوا انترستد، كانوا بيدوروا في المسلسل ده على ناس تحكي قصص بين افريقيا، ساينس فيكشن، وتنزل انترناشونال يعني. كنت محظوظ ان انا السكريبت اللي انا كتبته عجبهم.
Taleb was keen on transferring his knowledge to animatics attendees and offered pearls of wisdom to the new generation.
بتاع الكلايماكس ده يعني
يتفرج كتير ماشي ويذاكر كتير، صح، يقرا عن الموضوع كتير، عن الارت اوف الحاجه دي بتعمل ازاي، تمام، بغض النظر هو هياخد انه شق فيها، هي انيميت ولا هيلاستريت ولا ايا كان هيعمله، بس لازم يبقى فاهم في المجمل ويبدا يتحرك. هو بس الفكره كلها ان انا امسك خيط وامشي وراه، حتى لو نهايته ما كانتش هي اللي انا عايزه، بس سهل قوي ان انا اروح في حته ثانيه، بس البدايه مهمه، لازم ابتدي ايا كان البدايه ارسم كده. حاجه تانية لازم اتابع الاندستري عامله ازاي والتكنولوجيا اللي فيها عامله ازاي، فاهم؟ احنا دلوقتي في وقت الاي اي دومينيتنج، صح، وكل الحاجات اللي زي دي هتغير شكل الاندستري في خلال وقت كتير. في حاجات كتير في التك يعني ديتيلز يعني، بس قصدي فيها كتير جدا بتتغير كل يوم، محتاج ابقى شايفها.
By 2026, 50% of animation studios will be cloud-based and will increase remote collaborations that may open doors for Egyptian animators to contribute more in the international market. And that's what events like Animatics try to accelerate. Noha Saad, AUCTV, Cairo.
The varieties of fruit change with the shift from summer to winter, and each person has their preferred fruit types. Retailers visit the store wholesale markets to buy according to customer preferences. More in the upcoming report by Marina Salema.
Every person has preferences for various types of fruit, as the retailers come to wholesale markets to shop according to customers' desires. We met Haj Saeed, who lead us into the market to learn more about summer fruits.
كل يوم بنزل اسوق الحاجه اللي انا محتاجها، ان كانت مانجا، ان كانت عنب، ان كانت كمثرى،
كان برقوق، كان جوافه. كل منطقه ليها جوها، يعني انا ببيع في منطقه عاليه شويه بختار الجوده العاليه.
The history of the October wholesale market dates back to the 19th, as it began operating in 1998 and aims to cover the needs of the 6th of October governorate and neighboring cities. During our market tour, we learned about wholesalers and how they started their journey in the fruit businesses and talked about their best sellers.
في السوق بقالنا دلوقتي أكتر من 30-40 سنة أهو في السوق. أول ما نشأ السوق كنا احنا فيه يعني. أكتر فاكهة اشتغلنا فيه الأساس المانجا، بعد كده الموالح اللي هو عبارة عن الاستفندي والبرتقال، بعد كده الخوخ، المشمش، وأي حاجة تخص الفاكهة اشتغلنا فيها. والله البداية كان الوالد، وبعد كده احنا خدنا منه المهنة كملنا يعني بعدين. أول ما اشتغلنا هنا. وأول ما جينا هنا السوق ما كانش في حاجة خالص، كان لسه السوق بتاع 6 أكتوبر لسه ناشئ. كنا بنتعب في البيع الأول، وبعد كده الحمد لله دينا اشتغلنا. ما كناش بناخد حاجة، كنا بنشتغل مع بعض. بنشتغل محبة مع بعض، بنشتغل بنساعده يعني.
هو حاليا انا شغال فيه العنب الكريمسون. العنب الاحمر الكريمسون هو بتاع الموسم بتاع اخر السنه في الصيف. بقول لك احنا حضرتك اساسنا تجار فاكهه. بعد التعليم اتعلمت ما اتعلمتيش كده ولا كده هتشتغلي فين؟ في المجال بتاع الوالد اللي هي تجاره الفاكهه. علمني طبعا اول حاجه نزلت فيها الغيطان، ما نزلتش في السوق مره واحده. نزلت في المزارع ولفيت وكده. وبعد كده استقريت زي ما انت شايف في المحل.
It's well known that trading in the markets is a profession for men, so we asked traders about the percentages of women who buy from them for retail.
نسبة المترددين على السوق جملة 70% رجالة و30% حريم.
لا مش كله. في الستات معلمين بيشيلوا أكتر من الرجالة، وفي ستات على قد الحال.
في ستات بيجوا ده اساس. في الاول كان ستات كانوا بيشتغلوا هنا، بس اغلبيتهم من الفيوم، بيجي من محافظات بعيده كمان بيجوا هنا بيشتغلوا، بياخدوا جمله كتيره يعني.
Most of the merchants who own the shops inherited this work from their father and grandfather. So the young man spent the vacation time and the university period working with the family for a small fee.
أنا بقالي هنا 12 سنة. والدي بقاله 24 سنة. كنت باجي كان معانا محاسبين هنا، مسكت أنا شغل حسابات ومارست البيع وكده وببيع واشتري معاه.
لا كان بيديني في الأسبوع يعني زي 200 جنيه كده. ده حقيقي. بس طبعا بجانب بقى الشغل الموازين هناك في الغيطان، أنا كل عربية بوزنها ب 25 جنيه. يعني لو معايا 5 عربيات بيطلع لي بس في اليوم منها 125 جنيه. ومش عايز الراتب اللي هو الأسبوع ال 200 جنيه ده.
They also inherited how to sell and recover the amounts in installments, as is usual in the trade.
أكبر مشكلة بتقابلنا التمويل. لأن احنا بنبيع زمام، ما بنبيعش نقد. البيع بياخد مثلا السلعة وبيبيعها وبعد كده يجيب لنا تمام. بياخدوها ياكل، بياخد الوجبة كلها ياكل، بيبيعها وبعد كده يجيبها.
بنبيع الزمامات، عندنا دفتر زمامات. بناخد رقم تليفونه، بنعرف مكانه، بنديله، بنزممه. كله موجود يعني.
October market is one of the largest commercial markets in Egypt, as it's relied upon to cover the needs of the public and small traders with daily crops. This is Marina Salema from October City, AUCTV.
And now with the interview with Dr. Rasha Allam, the new chairman of journalism and mass communication, to highlight her strategic and developed plans for the program. Keep on watching. Today we have a very special guest that I'm so excited to welcome, the chair of the Journalism and Mass Communication Department, Dr. Rasha Allam. Welcome to AUC Observer.
Welcome, thank you.
It's a pleasure having you.
It's a pleasure to be with you today.
First of all, can you tell us a bit about your background, experience in journalism and mass communication?
Okay, a bit about my educational and professional and academic background. I graduated from the Journalism and Mass Communication Department here. I earned my BA and my MA from the Department of Journalism here at AUC. Then I traveled to a joint program between Oxford and Edinburgh School for Communication in a specialized program in comparative media law and policy. Later on, I pursued my doctorate degree in media management, and the recent was a PhD in journalism from Cairo University. Since 2005, I took the path, or the academic path. I have been teaching since 2005, and I also practiced some journalism as I was writing op-eds on different newspapers like the Daily News Egypt, المصري اليوم, الوطن. We also did some initiatives with المصري اليوم, such as the Twitter debate. That was in 2013. We used to write opinion pieces and then open an online 1 hour online for the people to discuss the topic with the people, and it was very successful. And I kept joining the different media platforms through opinion pieces until 2016.
What inspired you to pursue a career in academia, especially that you have a very inspiring career path?
Actually, since my undergraduate studies, I'm sure that I was inspired by my senior professors who inspired me to take this path, and who encouraged me as well to take the path of the academic career.
In today's rapidly changing media landscape, what do you see the most significant challenges and opportunities for journalism and mass communication students?
Okay, this is a very important question, and it's an ongoing question because the media itself is very changing, and the technologies also, the different development of technologies are very changing. Every day we see a new development in the technological field which affect the media industry. So I think this is the main challenge, and this is also I see it as a challenge, and I see it as something that make the students and the professionals keep on enhancing their skills, and they keep up with the pace of the changing media environment. But I think the changing environment, the fast-paced changing environment, is the main challenge, because whether you are a student or whether you are a professional after graduation, you have to stay updated, you have to equip yourself, you have to develop your skills, enhance your skills in order to be able to stay in the market.
Talking about the evolving media, how do you envision preparing students for the evolving digital media environment, including AI and VR?
Okay, here in the department, we are very keen to make the students equipped with all the new tools, whether it's VR, whether it's artificial intelligence, whether anything that's going to come up. We are very keen to make the students aware, to make them practice and have hands-on on the new technological tools, to, as I usually use the term, to empower them, whether with the knowledge or with the tools in order to be able to lead the market once they graduate.
Do you think that the AI destroys the students' creativity? Like for journalism students, they should be creative, they write from their own perspective. I think this is one of the pillars of a successful journalist. How do you think, in your opinion, how to control students from not rushing behind the AI and try to keep their human self when it comes to the content they are writing?
Okay. I think that AI is integrated in all the fields, not only the media. Many of the students, many of the professionals, they are trying to use it now because it's still new. So they want to test, they want to see what if I wrote, I need to write something about the earthquake in Morocco, okay? What kind of story would the AI generate? If I want to write something about the economy in Egypt, what the AI would going to generate. So because it's still new, students and professionals, and practitioners, they are using it because they want to see what it can derive and what are the limits also of this technology. But I don't think that it's going to kill the creativity. Okay, it depends on how you're going to use it. Okay, and it's also the creative mind of the students that will make the distinction between just a story that is generated by AI, because it has a limitation. It cannot go beyond certain framework. The context of the story itself, the AI cannot write a story within a certain context that you are looking for the story in. You are looking to the story from how you vision the story, how you set up the story. The AI can brainstorm with you, can give you some ideas, but it will never replace journalists. But also it is very important to train the students and to make them know, the ethical boundaries of using the artificial intelligence, whether in the education perspective or in the media and the content creation side.
Thank you so much. What are your strategic goals and priorities for the department during your tenure as the chair?
Okay, this needs a whole day to talk about, not just a program. Okay, I will tell you in brief. Okay, or I will try to simplify it, but the vision, in order to have a strategic goal, you have to have a vision and mission and goals, and these goals should be measurable in order to see how well you are going or implementing or executing your objectives or plans. So I think the vision is to achieve excellence whether in education, excellence within the students' learning environment, and excellence in the practice with the profession. So I think we have already, the department has been working, and it will also resume its work in updating the curriculum in the undergraduate programs. We have revamped the programs. We have restructured the programs. We used to have 3 majors: communication, media, art, multimedia journalism, and the IMC. Then we found that the journalist or the student should graduate having all the skills, whether he's going to working in the communication field or the journalism field, because the lines are very blurring between the fields right now. You cannot say that this journalist will write only for the digital or only for the print or will do only a podcast. He has to be very well equipped with all the tools. So we merged the 2 programs together, and we developed something more advanced and stronger. It's called the Multimedia Communication and Journalism major, and we updated the courses and we introduced new courses like data for media, talking about analytics tools, media economics, online behavior and web analytics, digital storytelling. So we introduced new courses. So we have this major or this program, and we have the integrated marketing and communication program. The same thing is going to happen with the graduate program. We are going also to restructure the program in order to be all the courses to be updated and enhance the student who's coming to study on the graduate level. Of course, we're doing this also to be also in line with the Supreme Council of Universities, the criteria that the Supreme Council sets in order to make sure that the programs earn its equivalency, and this is what is happening right now.
Listening to you made me so excited. Like
Thank you,
I feel
Nariman.
like I wanna join in everything that you
one
mentioned.
goal, huh? There is other goals too.
No, we're pretty sure that you will achieve excellence. We've been so excited since we knew that you're the new chair, and we know that you'll achieve a lot.
I hope that I will be up to the expectations.
Inshallah. How will you foster collaboration between students, faculty, and industry professionals to enhance the learning experience?
Okay, this also goes within one of the strategic goals and objectives, that we want the industry to be more engaged with the students. So we are doing a number of activities, and all of these activities aims toward enhancing the collaboration between the industry and the department. One example is through having agreements with different media organizations, whether in the communication or journalism or the marketing, to provide workshops with to the students throughout the academic year. So those who are we bring them as guest speakers, okay, and they are very happy to come as guest speakers, but also bringing or talking about one specific item or topic or a new technological development, a new tool, and giving to the students a workshop on how to use it. This also will make the students close to the market and, you know, also enhance their skills. Also, we are trying to do something like networking events. And networking events, it's like an informal talk with the professionals would come. We are going to invite them in order to come and talk with the students and talk about the market, talk about the field, talk about the profession, what is expected from the students when they graduate. All of this is going to enhance, you know, and close the gap between what they have here. Although here they have all the practice, and they have the studios, they have the labs, so they do experience everything that they will have when they graduate, but also coming, you know, from the industry, someone who has hands in the industry, delivers a very different perspective.
Students are very curious when it comes to the practical world. I know for sure that you provide everything here in the program, but it's a very good move that you're trying to support the students to make it's like a reassuring what you're learning here.
Yeah, you know, someone who's coming from work and he's talking to them, it's more credible, you know, it reflects a different perspective, fresh. It encourages them to, you know, to excel in what they're doing in order to be able to take a position when they graduate.
Thank you so much. The GRMC is also home to AUC radio and newspapers, such as the Caravan. What are your plans for these outlets?
Okay, the Caravan has already been the leading platform for the AUC community in terms of information. So all the events that is happening on campus, and all the topics that most of us are concerned with, okay, and related also to the life of the AUC community, is covered in the caravan in both languages, in English and in Arabic. So we are very keen to keep this leading position. And also its social media platforms are growing and having a very strong presence. Whether if you're talking about the Facebook, the verified account of Facebook, about Instagram, about Twitter, about TikTok, the Caravan has a strong presence in all these platforms. So definitely this is one of the main things that we are keen to keep and to maintain the strong presence of the Caravan. And what we are trying also to work on throughout this year, to keep the AUC, or to develop the AUC radio in order to be a source of a consistent online information to the AUC community. Now students are using the radio in order to produce their programs, but also we need to make it a live platform that provides information to the students throughout the academic year.
Very interesting. GRMC also hosts a number of conferences every year. Can you tell us about them and what's new this year?
Okay, we have been hosting for 4 years now a conference called the Media Cairo Conference. It's usually done with the Oslo University, and it usually takes place on Tahrir campus. And here in this conference, different professionals and academics, they meet and they discuss very relevant, of course, media relevant topic, and very timely and pressing issues as well. But this is one of the main conferences that the department develops every year. The second conference is the PodFest, and it's mainly about the podcasting industry. And I'm happy also to say that it is the first podcast conference in the Middle East, and it's also very popular. And different podcast content creators, international and regional background, and also from the national level, they also come, and it's one-day conference, and sometimes it runs for 2 days. It depends, but it's very very interacting and very informative, and students meet with professionals from the industry, and it's really interesting. We have another conference that we are hosting this semester, and this is for the first time, and it's about information communication and marketing, and it's taking place this semester during the fall, and the Cairo Media Conference also during the fall. But this is for the first time to host. It's more about marketing, management, and information technology. These are the main 3 conferences. We also host different forums and different online webinars talking about different topics, like this information about the new technologies and its impact on the industry. And on also another level, we do have at the Caravan something called Q&A series. We usually talk about something that is of importance not only to the AUC community, but also in general, a pressing topic that many people are concerned with, whether it's related to politics, economics, education. And we have a guest speaker who comes live for 1 hour on the Caravan platform, and he receives the people questions. And yes, it's very interactive, and he answers them. He or she answers all the questions.
Perfect. You're working to obtain equivalency for GRMC's MA program. Can you tell us more about that?
Okay. The equivalency is very important for the department because the equivalency, it's like that the Supreme Council for Media University is acknowledging the program and approves this program. The undergraduate program, after the restructuring thing, it has already been, the equivalency has been obtained, alhamdulillah. And we are working now to obtain the equivalency for the master program. Of course, they changed they're changing the guidelines and the criteria, so we have to act accordingly in order to keep the equivalency with the program. Because the equivalency means that you can also go and earn or pursue your PhD in another university if you're working also in the profession. Some of the professions, they would like to have a documentation of the equivalency of the program. It's something very important and something very prestigious for any school or any department or any program to obtain.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rasha. That was a very, very, very informative and light interview. We were so excited to meet you. Unfortunately, our episode came to an end. It was a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much.
Same here, Neriman. It has been a pleasure to be with you, and I'm very happy to have my first interview with the Edham Center and the AUCTV.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, our episode came to an end, and see you next week.